What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. Your girl has internet. I'm so happy to have my internet issues resolved. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is Memorial Day. I've had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend as well. You guys already know what we're here for. It's Sunday. I'm doing the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 3, Episode 9. A happy medium. But before we get going with that, I want to thank everyone who has stuck by my channel, who has tuned in and turned on every live, every video that I've uploaded, commenting. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys. And during this little time period where I've had a bit of a drought, you guys have really hung in there with me, and I want to tell you I appreciate you. So if you're new to this channel, just know that this is good soil. You can feel free to plant here. Hit that subscribe button. And remember to give me a thumbs up as well as comment down below, okay? Let's get into this episode. Enough of the mushy stuff, you guys. Okay, let's talk about it. Now, I've missed the first 10 minutes. Now, let me tell you, because I went to Zaxby's. And anybody who's ever been to Zaxby's, y'all know you can't just get in and out of that line like that. So I'm sorry I missed the first 10 minutes, but considering the whole episode wasn't really that much, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything in the first 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put my perfectionist spirit aside for a moment and just forge ahead, okay? Let's talk about it. Now, I came in on Robin and Juan. I will tell you guys this too, that they are really teasing the rest of this season. And we've had quite a bit of mess the first part of this season, these first 9 episodes. But these next few episodes they teasing, it looks like it's going to be messy. Okay, and I am so here for it. I really am. So this episode wasn't much. It's kind of like a filler to connect the 2 episodes. Next episode is going to be banging. But let's just go and pump episode 9 out, a happy medium. So I come in on Robin and Juan, and they're talking. Juan saw a movie about veganism. I think that's a legitimate word. And now the whole family's vegan. Yep. Y'all go together. Y'all go together. You done changing your eating habits just on a word from him and the eating habits of your children. Like, y'all go together. Y'all go together. It's obvious. I do think that Juan is a lot more friendly, a lot more open this season. And maybe it's because he doesn't have the stress of being unemployed. I think having a job and having a steady income and being able to do a little bit better by his family financially has just made him open up a lot more and not be as frustrated. So I have to say, on this episode, we saw Juan's teeth, big, beautiful smile throughout this episode. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. He's one of my favorite husbands of the whole Housewives franchise. He's one of my favorite husbands. So and I say that because I think Juan is very authentic. Anyway, Robin tells him about the fact that she's going to have a medium come, and she's hoping that the medium will shed some light on some things. Juan has had a lot of loss in his family. His mom has passed away some 24 years earlier from AIDS. Evidently, she had an issue with drugs. And he had a stepfather who passed away when he was 15. And this is the man he knew to be his father. Always. Nobody ever said a word about the fact that Phil, the stepfather, wasn't his real father. His real father had a sneaky suspicion and found Juan. And Juan looked just like the man that their faces are interchangeable. He met with this guy a year ago. Their son is about to have a birthday party, and he wants to invite his dad and of course Robin's family, who he's close with. I think he lived with them for a while after his mom passed. So she wants this medium come and hope that they can talk to Phil, who's gone now, his stepfather, his mom, and maybe perhaps even the dude that took their money, because he jumped off a bridge and killed himself when things got too hot. He killed himself. And we're going to talk about that. But that, you know, and then of course she talked about Monique. Every time Monique takes a shot at her, it's about her finances and how she doesn't really like that because it's like reliving it every time. But these are the things you have to really think about, Robin. When you're taking digs at other people, they are going to take those digs back. And it's not going to be like they're going to throw unicorn tears and glitter at you. No, it's gonna hurt a little bit, girl. So either shut your mouth and stay out of shit, or take it like a big girl. You know what I'm saying? You want to run with the big dogs, you can't do that up on the porch. Okay, so let's talk about Karen and Monique. Karen is having Monique over, and she brings her little girl. She is the cutest little girl, and I think Monique is a good mom. I do. Anyway, Monique talks about just her frustration with what Ashley said and did, as well as how Robin behaved at Karen's scent event. And she had an apology for Karen, which I thought was very mature of Monique. But Monique is slick. Monique is slick, and you know, she's a girl with ambitions. So maybe slick isn't the right word. She's a girl with ambitions. She has ambitions. She's one of those people who's going to make it happen for themselves and their family, no matter what. Now, you take that however you want to take it. Okay? So, she is talking to Karen about the fact that she wants to help out in Houston. Hurricane Harvey has just hit, and it's been devastating. She's got 2 U-Hauls that she wants to pack full of stuff. Her and Sharice are working together to collect all the stuff, and they're going to take it to this church who's affiliated with her husband's ex-team. And they're going to load 2 semi-trucks up and drive them down to Houston. And she really wants to have impact. So her and Chris are donating 2 U-Haul trucks full of stuff, thanks to Sharice. Sharice is helping her put it all together, and Sharice does not let us forget that, okay? She does not. So let's move on to Candace, her mom, and Chris. Candace, mom is in town. She lives in Atlanta, but she's there to visit. They're at Chris's barbecue restaurant. And Candace is so dramatic. Like, first of all, she just loves with the hands. I think she likes looking at her nails and her ring. You know, the hands are always just like, and then when she cries, she's so extra. She's so childish. This is what happens when you spoil people. When you spoil people, you deny them the opportunity to grow and mature. That's just what I believe. I think you can spoil people with love and with thoughtfulness and with kindness, but when you spoil people with money, anyway, she has this conundrum that has her crying and upset. She's really more upset with the fact that her mom might be upset. All right. She thinks she's chosen a venue. Y'all know she cried last week about the venue. You know, that's what I said. She's spoiled. You know, she got like a little bit of a temper tantrum side to her. Now this time she gonna cry and preempt, you know, that crying and those tears. That's like her disclaimer on what she about to tell her mom, which is that Chris has a child that's like 14 or 15 that he never sees. He hasn't seen the child in like 9 years. And the look on the mama's face says the same thing that I'm thinking in my head, which is, what? She said, does he see the child? And she's like, well, he hasn't seen him in 9 years, and it's because the mom won't allow it. I'm like, what does the court say? What does the court in the state of Virginia say that he can do about his child? He's talking about, you know, and Chris got emotional and upset, and he was like, I just don't want the drama. Drama be damned. That's your son. Go through the court system, get your rights, get your son, visit your son. Like, your son's supposed to understand the fact that you scared of his mama? Like, come on, come on, come on. Let me tell you something. To me, this is a red flag. To me, this is a red flag. It is. If you're not man enough to fight for your own child, I don't know. It's a red flag for me. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all put it down below. I would be interested in knowing. A lot of my honeybees are married, or they have children, have been married. I'm just trying to figure out how high is the mountain? Does the mountain have to be for you to decide you're not going to climb it to get your baby? Like, what do I know? Giselle, aka Superwoman, she is at the beauty salon, and out of all the girls, either she has burned all the bridges, or they're just so untrustworthy. Out of all the girls, she decided to talk to the hairdresser, okay, on camera. Now, she has taken a minute. She has taken a break while talking. She's talking about her mom. Her mom lives in Houston, and she's had a little bit of damage to her home, but it's minimal compared to what everyone else is going through in Houston. And they're thinking about moving her mom here. Her mom wants a home there. She wants to own a home there in Potomac. So Giselle is feeling the pressure because she's got a business. She's got this book, and she got Sherm, and he AWOL. Yeah, AWOL, AWOL. Away without leave. That is not correct. Anyway, so I don't think it's applicable, but anyway, yeah, so she's feeling overwhelmed. Like, if her and Sherm live together, then she couldn't afford to buy her mom a house. But if her and Sherm don't live together, then her and her mom gonna have to work it out. Well, you and your mama need to buy a house until you get married and find somebody, and then you and him go out and buy your own home. That's an easy resolve. You trying to move the Sherman meter by using your mom. No, you and your mama can do what y'all need to do to be together as a family. And you already said it to be a big help to you. Sherman be damned. If Sherman want to be there, if Sherman want to be a part of your life, trust me, you don't have to guess at it. Sherman will be present. Trust me. Trust me. Anyway, she wants to go away for a minute and just get herself together, because Giselle don't cry on camera. Giselle is, she got a tough, hard candy shell. You know what I'm saying? Like Ross said, you whored. She's whored, okay? She ended up crying on camera. And it didn't seem like it was genuine. I understand taking care of my parents. I understand the sacrifices you make, and I understand how easy it is to get overwhelmed. All right, so let's talk about the drive to do the drive to get the stuff for Houston. Monique does a great job. Of course, Sharice does not let us forget that it was her friends that brought all the stuff, and she couldn't have did it without her. And Ashley comes, Giselle comes, drop the water off and run, because she don't want to be too friendly with Monique, especially since her girl Robin is beefing with Monique. Ashley comes, stays, Karen, Sharice, everybody comes and participates except Robin. Robin is doing a women's empowerment thing. Now, I'm not really sure how that works out, that you're doing a women's empowerment event. Now, maybe they're leaving that out, the fact that you may have donated or sent something. We don't know. We won't know that until the reunion. But how you doing women empowerment and you always tearing at other women or fighting with other women or keeping some mess going with other women, it's oxymoronic. So miss me with that, Robin. Let's talk about Ashley and Monique finally meeting up after the event. Okay, so it was so awkward, them sitting down at dinner together. It was a really awkward moment. I just feel like I'm glad they resolved it. I'm glad they got it done. Monique has agreed that she does not trust Ashley for any further that she can throw her. And Ashley stands by the fact that Monique had 4 drinks. I know, and she knows she had 4 drinks. I think you're missing the point. That's not really the point at all. It's not really the point at all that you write. The point of the matter is that that's not something that needed to be said on camera. And for you to act like you thought you was talking to Robin in private when there's cameras rolling is bullshit, Ashley. That's all that is. You wrong. You completely wrong. And that's why women feel like they can't trust women, other women. This is one of the #1 reasons why. You can't even be vulnerable with a bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. So then let's talk about the most authentic moment of this show, and that was when the medium came to see Robin and Juan. It was a very touching scene. Juan got emotional. His mom visited, as well as his stepfather. They both love Robin. They're both happy for him. They confirmed a lot of things for him in his spirit, as well as the man who jumped off the bridge and killed himself. He admitted that he should have told them what was going on with them and shared that with them, but he didn't. And he still has no apologies for anybody. He's happy wherever he is. He fine. He can deal with it. And he ain't got to deal with y'all and none of the other people he stole money from. But just Juan's reaction was so wonderful. It was just everything that he needed. It was like putting the stamp on top of everything he had been feeling. And I don't know, it was just a good moment. I loved it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put it down below. But that's it, y'all. That's the Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all know Queen Sugar's coming out, so I will see you guys for that. And until next time, honeybees, mwah, mwah, mwah. I holla.